Hello guys, this weekend is Manchester United versus Leeds, so let's get into it. Let's cue the intro. Oh no, and welcome back to Matchday Live, and it's me, Dan, back again, and it is a new season starting tonight or tomorrow for Manchester United fans, well, for us anyway. So new season, Man United versus Leeds. It's gone really quick, actually. It's quite surprising how quick it's gone this year. Literally, I was just thinking about like 3 weeks ago. Like literally, yeah, I think it was literally 3 or 4 weeks ago. It was the Euros final. Now we're back in the Premier League. Right, so yeah, Manchester United face Leeds. It is I think it's 12:30 kickoff on Saturday. I'm pretty sure. I know it's a lunchtime game. I know that. So yeah, let's get into the team and let's talk about signings. So obviously, the main two big signings, obviously, for Manchester United are Rafael. Well, even though it hasn't, as of today, as of this minute, it still hasn't been confirmed yet. But apparently, he is a Man United player. He's been training with a Man United player. It's just his image rights or something like that. That's just. Stopping the official announcement or something like that. And he signed his contract. Apparently, he was training yesterday with the club. So, yeah, I doubt he'll be playing tomorrow because obviously he hasn't played football. So I reckon we will start off with the main back four like we normally do with Luke Shaw, Maguire, Lindelof and Wan-Bissaka. And then the other signing obviously is Jadon Sancho. Obviously we knew this was going to happen. Like I said, like I tweeted, it's a bit too late. I know we saved a bit of money like this season getting him. Or this summer getting him, but I think, with the Sancho signing, I think it's going to be a huge signing for us. So yeah, I definitely think that is going to help us this season, especially as well. Now Rashford's had a shoulder injury. He's finally had that operation, so it's good to see Rashford. Hopefully he'll be back soon, so then we can see Rashford and Sancho on the wings for United. So let's talk about the team for this Saturday. I reckon it will be kind of the same team that beat Everton 4-0 in pre-season last weekend. I haven't been really watching the pre-season, to be honest with you. I did watch the highlights for the Everton game. Because obviously it was Everton and it was a good result, even though it's pre-season, so most of the players are playing like that. But if this game on Saturday plays like it does, this plays like we did this next last Saturday, that would be 3-0 after half time. That would be fantastic. And I think last time we faced Leeds at Old Trafford, we won 6-2 or something, wasn't it? I think. So I reckon it will be a team like that. And we did see Van der Beek. I think Van der Beek might be a huge influence this season. I think Van der Beek and Matic, they played really well in that Everton game with Bruno Fernandes. And Van der Beek, he looks he's changed quite a lot. He's put on a bit of muscle. So. Hopefully we'll get to see him a bit more. I was thinking about maybe Pogba will play there, but I don't think Pogba will. I think Pogba will be benched just for this weekend because obviously he only got 45 minutes, but he could play there. But I think he will go with Van der Beek, Solskjaer, and then obviously on the wing I think he will go with Sancho because of the injury to Rashford. I know he played Dan James on there last week, but I think Sancho goes straight into the team. He's had a full week of training with the team, and I think we'll be ready. Obviously, a Martial up front because I think Cavani's only just come back from his holiday. I think he was in South America, I do believe, and then he's only just come back. I think he came back yesterday. There was a picture of him. I think he was a picture of him on Instagram or something like that. It's showing a new house that he's got. So I reckon he will be Martial. And Martial, I think he played pretty well in pre-season as well. So I reckon he'll be starting up top, obviously with Greenwood on the right-hand side. talking of transfers, I still think there will be a couple. I think there will be one more signing, and it will be something to do with this midfield. And obviously, there is talk of Paul Pogba. There was talk of Paul Pogba going to PSG, but obviously, if you don't know, PSG have signed Messi out of nowhere. Didn't expect that this summer. I'm not going to lie. Didn't expect that this summer. And, anything can happen. Obviously, we still got Jesse Lingard. He came back on from loan, and he's had a pretty good pre-season as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if Jesse Lingard starts as well. Maybe he might start instead of Sancho. I don't know. Sancho hasn't had game time, has he? He's had training, but he hasn't had game playing as yet. So I like I say with Varane, if I was Man United manager, I'll put him straight in. But I don't think that's going to happen. He's gonna have to get used to it, and I think he'll probably be on the bench. He might come on at half time or something like that, just to see how it is and get some game minutes into him. But so that is my full 11 for the first team for this Saturday. Oh, this Saturday. It's tomorrow. For tomorrow. So let's get into it. Let's play match and let's talk about let's talk about more transfers, shall we? So talking of that midfield role, we've been linked with a couple of midfielders. Camavinga, obviously, is one that we've been looking at. Camavinga, Saul, Ruben Neves, and there's been quite a few players, who've been looking at, and there is talk of maybe James Garner getting a run in the first team as well. But I personally I can't see it. I think if we do sign anyone, it will be quite interesting to see who he does go for. It might be another player out of the blue. It could be anyone. So we will have to watch out for that, and obviously. We'll look forward to that when it comes to it. So we got Leeds. I think the game after, I think we're away. Are we away? I think we're away against Southampton. I'm not too sure. I'll have to check on that. Talking about weird numbers. Why did Sancho pick number 25? That was a bit of a weird one. There is talk of... a couple of players going out on loan for Man United. Apparently, Jallo might be going out on loan now, even though he played, he only played a couple of games last season. But I think, Jallo might help, going out on loan. Same with Pellistri. He ran, he had a pretty good pre-season, and he's gone back out on loan to Alaves again. So it would be good to see him, get some more game time. Especially in La Liga. I wouldn't be surprised if Jallo did get some game time somewhere else. So there's that. There's talk of Brandon Williams as well going out on loan, but I don't think that's going to happen now. I think he'll stay with Diogo Dalot. I think even Dalot, he had a really good that's corner. Yes, he had a really good. Was it half season or full season? I think was it a full season at AC Milan. I'm not too sure, but I think he'll be. I think Solskjaer's. I think he's changed his mind about Solskjaer, Dalot, and I think I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't. I would be surprised if he does. If he doesn't, go out on loan, but apparently he's not going to go out on loan. He's going to be the backup for Wan-Bissaka. There was talk of us signing Kieran Trippier as well. Kieran Trippier, I do like him, but I just can't see it happening, to be honest with you. I think United will be okay with Dalot. I think Dalot can play left back and right back. So why is Lindelof taking the throw in? That was a bit of a weird one. I wouldn't be surprised if Dalot. I would be surprised if Dalot went on loan, because I think he's had another good pre-season with Manchester United. So it will be interesting to see. Obviously, with the goalkeeper situation, I think Tom Heaton. Yeah, we signed. I forgot we signed Tom Heaton. We signed Tom Heaton. I think that's just just to sign a experienced goalkeeper, because obviously we let go of Romero, and obviously Tom Heaton, former Manchester United player anyway, and I think he knows Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he's gonna be like a Lee Grant role. He's just just there for the numbers, I think. So yeah, I think he's going to be our third goalkeeper with obviously Dean Henderson. Obviously Dean Henderson currently on. I wouldn't say he's injured. He's had COVID, unfortunately, so he's suffering from the after effects of COVID, apparently. So get well soon, Dean Henderson. I would be very surprised if we did see Dean Henderson anyway in the first couple of matches. David De Gea has played most of them anyway. And hopefully, David De Gea has a good couple first games, in the season for Manchester United. And hopefully, United, they haven't got a bad run in, not a bad run in. They haven't got a bad, first 5-6 games. We haven't got a top 4 team in that, first 5 games. So it's a very good first 5 games for United to get up and running. Obviously, United, if talking of the title, everyone's making signings. Liverpool hasn't really made any signings. City, obviously, they bought Grealish for 100 million, which I absolutely hated. I thought United might have gone and got him. But I think, obviously, we got Sancho, so it was a United player, Grealish. You could see it. Even, quite a few people said, he's a United type of player, but he doesn't suit the, City way of playing. But obviously, they've bought him, and it's just unfortunate, but just one of them things, really. And hopefully he doesn't. Oh, really? They've scored. Hopefully he doesn't start well for City, but he's a good player nonetheless. Yeah, we're 1-0 down. I need to start playing, guys. I need to start playing. I'm not going to lie. I haven't played this for a couple of weeks. So yeah, obviously this is FIFA 21 still. We're just waiting for the FIFA 22. I think we'll be able to get that on the 22nd of September. So look forward to that. We'll have our first couple of match day lives on. I think we have a couple of match day lives on FIFA 21 still, unfortunately, but we can still. I was going to say, go all the way with Sancho. Yeah, it would be nice to see. Also, obviously, this weekend we will have the full. Apparently, we will have the full 76,000 full stadium this weekend. So it will be good to see how Old Trafford reacts, and obviously with the Glazer movement as well. They're still talking about the Glazer movement. Apparently there is talk again of I think the last home game they looked at, they was going to give out like Glazer out cards and things. There is talk of that, but I don't know. On that situation, that's a different video. I can talk quite a lot about the Glazers and stuff like that. They have given Solskjaer the funds this summer. Obviously, they've signed a centre back, they've signed a right winger, which we did need, and it's just a matter of that midfielder now. I think just to this team, I still think maybe getting like a Trippier, someone like that might help. Also signing a centre midfielder just to go, just to partner with Paul Pogba, because obviously we do need to sort out the Paul Pogba situation as well, because we can't have Paul Pogba leave on a free. If we can get that sorted, if he doesn't leave this summer, I'll be very surprised if he doesn't leave. I'll be very surprised if he does leave, this summer, Paul Pogba, especially now with Messi going to PSG and how much that's going to cost them. So yeah, that's going to be the main one. But yeah, like I said, signings, it will, if there was going to be a signing, it'll probably be a centre midfielder, just to we need a midfielder, because obviously Matic has had a good pre-season, especially with Van der Beek right next to him. So, it's good to see them two play together. But obviously Matic, he's losing his pace a bit. It will be interesting to see where United... That's offside. It will be interesting to see where United go with that. There's talk of Sal, Niguez. But apparently we've shelved the idea of signing a centre midfielder. So, again... anything is possible. And obviously, Lukaku. Let's talk about obviously Lukaku coming back. He's gone to Chelsea. There's been quite a lot of money spent this weekend. This transfer window. Oh, go on, Wan-Bissaka all the way. Yeah, there's been quite a lot of. Oh, someone's phoning me. There's been quite a lot of talk on the transfer request. Let me just get rid of that. It's a nuisance call. Yeah, it will be interesting to see if we do make any more signings. I doubt we will. I think the only way if we do make any more signings is if we sell Jesse Lingard. There is talk of Jesse Lingard going, but I can't see Jesse Lingard going personally. Yeah, I just needed to make sure we finish that. Obviously, as well, Greenwood. Hopefully, he will start the season well, and hopefully Martial. I think Martial this season. I think this is going to be Martial's. I think this is going to be Martial's. Season to save his season because there is talk of, Haaland, obviously, next season. There's going to be a load of talk of Haaland next season, of obviously going from Dortmund. So I think it's Martial's season to either, buck up his ideas and, get a couple goals. And hopefully he doesn't get injured. Hopefully he starts off the season with a couple of goals or something like that. And obviously Cavani as well. That's the two strikers I see. It's going to be Cavani and Martial. I don't see Greenwood starting up front unless he starts up front in like a League Cup game or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised about that. And then obviously there's a couple youngsters we haven't even mentioned, like Elanga. He's looked pretty cool pre-season. There's been a couple of youngsters who've played pretty good. But yeah, let's see. So score prediction, I don't know. It's going to be a tough one for United. I think, Leeds maybe they'll start differently like they did last season. They just went out all attack last season. I think they'll be different this season. I think they'll be more defensive, more attacking, because obviously, they went more attacking, but obviously once they went more attacking, they left a lot of room for like teams like United to expose them, and I'll be very surprised if they do that again. And obviously, but always the first game of the season is pretty much a pre-season game, and at the first game of the season, it's not gonna. It's I hope for a Man United win, obviously, but it's gonna be a poor game, innit? Both teams just coming from pre-season. It's always a poor game, the first game of the season. But hopefully we just, hopefully we go through and get the victory. So score prediction, I reckon United will score. I reckon Leeds will score as well. Do you know what? I'm actually going to go with my scoreline. I'm going to go 2-1 Man United. I reckon United will be too good for them. I think, that 4-0 win against Everton last week might have given us the oomph to go and, get a victory against Leeds this weekend. So, yeah, there we go. So, anyway, guys, I'm actually going to end it here. So, please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to leave your score prediction below. So, right, guys, I'm going. Bye.